This is Andrew Everett.
And this is DJZ, and you're watching AMBY. Ba-ba-ba-ba!
Hey everyone, it's Alicia, and I would like to welcome you to my interview with the Impact Tag Team Champions, Z&E. Hello.
What's up? Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for joining me. How are you guys doing today?
Well, I mean, it's beautiful outside.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
I'm hungover.
Oh,
Aren't most people from last night?
Yeah. Windsor, you're a crazy town. I'll say
okay.
that.
I did okay.
You did okay.
No hangover, but
You faring a little bit better than your tag team buddy right now?
I think so.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah.
Are you kind of like there to help him if things get a little too crazy? You know your limits.
No. I let him do.
You just let him go.
Yeah.
See, what he doesn't know is that I'm slowly grooming him to be my handler. So.
Oh. Now that you know that, does that kind of change your...
Can't handle my own stuff. Are you serious? I have a handler.
Well, recently on Impact Wrestling, we saw you defeat Eli Drake and Scott Steiner for the Impact Tag Team Championships. Yeah. And now that you have those, everyone's eyes are on you as far as the tag team division goes. So are you maybe worried about anybody in the division?
I'm excited, actually. I'm excited for all the opportunities. There's a lot of great tag teams right now in Impact. There's some new energy in the company, and I'm just glad to be a part of it with my tag team partner, of course.
Lovely. Well, you talk about being a part of it, and not too long before you actually became champions, you both were coming back from some pretty serious injuries. For you, it was your knee, and that face sums it up. You, just to put it bluntly, almost died. So knowing the stories about one another, you always mention it in interviews, just like how you're so happy you guys are both okay now. That just must make this win much better.
It's like... Hey, yeah, Andrew, I know you're a high flyer that's had a lot of knee injuries.
Yeah.
That's like a big thing for high flyers. It's terrible. But your partner almost died, so, your shine's all taken away.
I'm sorry, bro. We're both very fortunate, though, that we're able to continue wrestling at the level that we wrestle at. So, yeah, we're blessed.
You guys are on a whole other level in the ring, and I love watching you because you were just jumping all over the place. So have you always been that agile, or did that come with a lot of practice?
I mean, it's probably natural for him.
I don't remember my first backflip. Apparently, I was on the back of a headboard, and I would do moonsaults off my dad's headboard.
So you've been in the ring since you were like 9, right?
Yeah. Way too long.
Yeah, I'm not one of these freak athletes that can do literally any type of movement out there. Like, I'm very practiced, very trained. Okay. I'm really not a good athlete at all.
Don't say that.
No.
I'm good at a few things, and I just stick to those few things.
Your lucha training videos are nuts.
You need to give yourself a little bit more credit.
That's all I got, guys. That's it. Just lucha libre training videos.
You two do have this undeniable chemistry, not just here together, but also in the ring. So did you hit it off right away?
Yeah, pretty much. He's one of the first guys that I got to Impact. I kind of connected to, and yeah, pretty much. He's a chill dude. I try to be a chill dude.
We had chemistry as opponents for the last couple of years. We wrestled each other a lot in the X Division. And we just kind of got randomly thrown together in front of 22,000 people last year in Mexico City. So that was our first match ever as a tag team. And then we went to Japan and teamed in Japan, and it went well over there. And, I guess they just decided to try it out here at Impact, and it's been going great so far.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's DJZ and Andrew Everett, of course, condensed down to Z&E. But do you guys have any other nicknames for one another?
Not really. A funny story about the Z&E, though. Like, after they came up with the name Z&E for us, and had already made the video wall screen for us, and had announced us as Z&E, I think it was Eli Drake that came up with a way better name. He was like, "Why aren't you guys called A to Z?" Yeah. Andrew Everett.
Yeah.
We should have been A to Z.
We were trying to come up with names too. And that one went right over.
Yeah, apparently we're not as creative as we thought.
Okay.
I'm only good with flips and stuff. I'm not thinking, actually.
So when you guys now see Z&E, is that the thing you think of? Damn it.
Yes, exactly. I'm frustrated every time I see it. It's like, we should be A to Z. We really dropped the ball on this one, guys.
So Z&E, everything
it has a nice
from
ring
A to Z.
To it, though. Yeah. It really does. You could turn that into your slogan.
A nice little sign. Nice little sign off the end of promos.
I can envision it. Well, here on the site, we not only interview wrestlers, but also musicians.
Yes.
And, of course, the whole EDM factor of you, not just in the noises that come out, it's in the look, the hair now. So when did you start getting into that culture?
I was always kind of interested into EDM, like dating back to the Crystal Methods Vegas album, which I got when I was 11 years old. Yeah, sorry, I can get nerdy with this stuff, but yeah, my first, I guess, intro into EDM or electronic music in general was the Crystal Method Vegas, and I like Prodigy. But I mean, I like all types of music. I think people our age, like, we grew up listening to everything, you know? So, yeah, I liked electronic music growing up, but I also liked hip-hop. I also liked industrial music, like all kinds of weird stuff. And I'd say when I was, like, 24, 25 years old, I got into DJing, and it was, like, conveniently at the time that, like, EDM was becoming this big thing in the United States. And I don't know, I just started going to, like, raves and underground parties and feeling the same type of love for electronic music that I felt for professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And from there, it just became an obsession, and started DJing some parties in Chicago, like Porn and Chicken, which is one of the biggest parties. And then I started.
Name.
I know.
What a name,
Yeah.
right?
That's also the band that does our theme music that you hear on Impact Wrestling. It's by Porn and Chicken.
That's amazing.
The funny thing is, I didn't
So
like
happy
let
about
Impact
this.
know that was the name of the band. So,
Don't watch this.
hey guys, yeah, Impact Management. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but yeah, Porn and
Didn't do
Chicken does the
anything.
theme music. I've DJ'd for them, and started producing my own music as well.
Yeah, because you want to come out with an actual like wrestling covers remix type thing that you'd be producing. So
Yeah.
I
That
saw
Muda
that.
cover was sick.
Yeah,
Good
thank you.
Muda.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Yeah,
Good Muda cover.
I've done probably like 8 or 9 remixes to like wrestling theme songs. So I thought, let's do something different for the merch table than just 8x10s and T-shirts. Let's put out a mixtape of all the wrestling remixes I did. The Kenny Omega one that I put out a few months ago got like 10,000 plays off like one tweet. So like that let me know, like, okay, people do like
They're
dig this
into
stuff.
it.
So yeah, maybe we'll give it a shot.
Little
It's
side
awesome.
project.
And Andrew, have you ever been to a rave before?
Yeah.
Came with
yeah,
me.
Yeah. We had a night off in Chicago.
Yeah, we went to this crazy like tech house spot,
Yeah.
a sound bar. I think it was a sound bar or spy bar. I can't remember which one it was. I was not sober, but yeah, we danced the night away.
No, you weren't.
I yelled at an Uber driver. I got very
Yeah,
violent,
yeah.
apparently.
Really?
I had to be the voice of reason.
Oh, okay.
See?
Just
This
to
is
I
very,
handle
calm
it.
down
very
a
common
little
occurrence
bit.
just with wrestling in general.
And since you produce, play, DJ, how about on your end? Have you ever tried to dabble into anything?
No. I mean, I listen
Not
to.
one, no.
I listen to just about anything, but I mean, no, that's not a passion of mine.
Yeah.
I never went past listening. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I have a small CD collection, nothing big, but
Okay. Well, if you could hang out with any artist for a day, which would that be?
I don't know. They're like the artists that I would like to hang around would probably like that. I'd probably die. There's no way.
Example?
Prime Led Zeppelin. Those guys were just on everything. So no, I couldn't hang with those guys. But but I don't know. I did meet Snoop Dogg once.
Oh,
You
really?
did?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
It is just at what was it? House of Blues in Myrtle Beach.
He just happened to be there while you were there?
No, he was playing there.
Oh, so you went and saw
Yeah,
him
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah.
Okay. That's really neat.
I think I'd want to hang out with Kanye just to have the story, just for
Oh
the
my
experience.
God, yeah, that,
Just to see what's going to happen. There's another band that I'm a big fan of right now, and I got to thinking recently, it's like, am I at that point where there's like no band that I could go see live and like really get excited for? Because I feel like I'm just kind of like jaded and over it now. At least the live experience of just going to a concert. But I'm a really big fan of this band called Prayers, and I would love to see Prayers live. I realize that's on the bucket list. If there's one more band that I go see live and enjoy the whole like concert experience, Prayers. So I'd like to see them live and then party with them afterwards.
maybe like a Rammstein just for the show.
Oh, I
of it.
went last.
Yeah,
last
yeah,
summer,
yeah. That'd be
But I want
so
to,
lit.
I want to go like in Germany where there's less like fire hazards because they're all licensed pyro guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't get as weird as I thought it would be. I saw Rammstein in Chicago last July, and I was expecting like the full experience with like
The flamethrowers out of their faces,
dildos, and all kinds of crazy stuff. And like, unfortunately, we didn't get any dildos. But they're,
Such a sad
I know.
day.
They're there was some fire, not as much as I'd hoped, but dude, those guys,
They light
amazing
people on
show,
fire.
especially
Oh
for their
my gosh.
age. Like,
They have people they have plants in the crowd that they light on fire.
That's insane.
still going strong though at their
Yeah,
age.
oh my
Like,
God.
huge
Crazy.
props.
Now I'm just gonna have like Do Host in my head the whole day and like
Yes,
sort of, like break
yeah.
down into it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good tune.
It's good lifting music.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Them and System of a Down, I find those are like two people or bands that people go to all the time.
Yeah,
I
no,
think,
you're right.
But hanging out with them, I think they would make you think too much. System.
It's true.
Yeah.
The
I-
music's
I don't
like
like
super
thinking that
methodical.
deep.
You're
No,
right.
no.
No.
I like being ditzy.
Did you guys see that Cookie Monster thing where they went to 9 from one of their songs and like it's any time you hit it, it's like Cookie Monster saying
Really?
no. Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome.
I gotta show you guys this afterwards.
Please.
All right. Well, just to wrap things up, I do want to leave things with your fans who will be viewing. Anything you want to say to all of them?
Yeah, follow me on all social media at IMDJZ. Thank you for your support. Please buy my t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/ZimaIon.
Do that.
And Drew, anything else? you want?
Follow me on Twitter for me to talk about basketball, basically. More than
Your
wrestling.
cat, you do
Yeah,
tweet.
I tweet
there's
my
a lot
kitties.
of that.
My 3 kitties, love them all. _ Andrew Everett, because Andrew Everett was taken. Thanks, meanie. I sort of do Instagram. I'm really lazy with it. Andrew Everett Pro, I believe. I don't even know.
You don't even know your handle.
No.
Just search it.
No.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it.
For sure.
you.
Thanks for having us.
It's my pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at alicia2.com for all exclusive interviews and features. See ya.